Welcome back to our English class. Today we will discuss about Unit 3, which is on Tblt and CLT method. So we will know together these two kind of method. One which is Tblt, it means task-based language teaching, and another is CLT, it means cooperative language teaching. So let's begin these two method all together. Yes. So at first, we have to know that what is TBLT. TBLT means task-based language teaching method. It is actually a type of method in the classroom in which the teachers has to give a task to his or her students so that the students can learn the English language through the basic procedure of the task. So, what is the definition? Yes, based language teaching method it is, which is derived from the communicative approach to language teaching. Task is here the central unit of planning and teaching the language items. According to TBLT, every task which is based on communication through interaction in face-to-face mode adds to language acquisition and production through an exposure to language. So you can understand very clear from here that the teacher has to give a task to the students through which the students can communicate with each other through the face-to-face mode and through which they can acquire the acquisition of the English language. Now let's move to the next slide. Here we have to know the characteristics of TBLT. So, among all the characteristics of TBLT, first of all, students are encouraged to use English language creatively and spontaneously through task and problem solving. And classroom activities in TBLT are purposeful, need-based and product-oriented. So you can understand that in the basic procedure of TBLT, you have to encourage your students so that they can be very creative and spontaneous in the manner of task-based language teaching method. And you have to be aware of that whether the students are engaged in task-based procedure or not. And it should have its purpose and it would be based on needy aspect and it will be oriented on the product procedure. So now let's move to the next slide. It is about the basic principles of TBLT. You know, every action has its own principles. So here it is also. There should be a natural context for use of language. Tasks can provide learners with such authentic context in a second language acquisition situation. And second thing is that tasks that involve real communication in a meaningful situation promote learning through acquisition. So you can understand from here that in a very natural way, you would have to give tasks to your students. There should not be any complexity which make them uncomfortable in that manner. And through this procedure, they can easily learn the second language. They can easily have the acquisition of the second language, that is English. And in this procedure, they have the real communication, which would be very meaningful in term. So now, we'll have another teaching method, that is cooperative language teaching. What is cooperative language teaching? You can have very little bit idea from the very title of this type of method. Yes, cooperative learning is a teaching method where students of mixed levels of ability are arranged in groups and rewarded according to the group success of an individual member. Cooperative learning is sometimes thought of simply as group work. It will be work, okay? But groups of students working together might not be working collaboratively. So you can understand here very clearly that in case of CBLT, cooperation is most needed. Here all the students and the teacher will have the cooperation with each other. So now it is about the characteristics of cooperative language teaching. What are the characteristics? First of all, here should be face-to-face interaction, individual accountability. It means that you have to be very aware each and every student, either they would cooperate with each other or not. And also positive interdependence is also very much needed here. Group processing is also very conducted here, and collaborative skills is also find out here. So these are all the characteristics of cooperative language teaching. So now next move to the next slide. Yes, what is the role of teacher and the learner? The teacher's task is to provide the material, to set the classroom settings, to set goals for the students, to structure the classroom and activities, and to help and monitor students in the work phase. And what is the role of the learners? Learners' role is primarily to work collaboratively with each other and develop and practice social skills. It is important to accept new ideas from the other students because the students have to share ideas, accept criticism, and they have to learn to make use of the foreign language also when the teacher is not around. So these are all the roles of simultaneously that is teacher and also the learner. So thank you very much guys. This is all about your two method. One that is TBLT, means task based language teaching method, which is very much important, and also there is another method that is CLT, means cooperative language teaching. So guys, this is all about these two method. Hope you can understand well. So in the next day we will discuss about another method. So till then, happy learning and stay safe and have a good day. Thank you.